In this video, I want to talk about adaptation and appropriation. Adaptation and appropriation are very well-known terms in the film industry, but they can sometimes be difficult to recognize when they appear in a film. Therefore, we often do not see the importance of them in films or movies. So what are they? Adaptation in basic definition, it refers to the technique of making a film based mostly on a pre-existing work, whether in the form of musical theater, books, comics, or video game, etc. On the other hand, appropriation refers to the act of taking some things, often cultural, that exist from another medium, environment, and present them in a new location, which in this case, the setting of the film. So let's talk about adaptation first. Adaptation is a very popular technique as it allows great story and characters that exist in another medium to be brought to life in a cinematic world. Most of the time, this story and character would be modified in some way for the purpose of fitting in the film format and fitting the new audience. The filmmakers may also apply their perspective and give their ideas or stories to the adaptation, though sometimes it's proven to be problematic because it may not be very well received from the old audience. So, as the result, filmmakers would commonly collaborate with the original authors to deliver a film that would honor the original work. Some examples of the popular adaptation would be recently the series of Marvel movies based on the comic books in starting from the 1900s, or most recently the HBO series The Last of Us, based on the 2013 video game with the same title. So The Last of Us here serves a great example because the director of the film, Craig Mazin, gets to collaborate with the original writer of the game, Neil Druckmann, and some other main cast from the original game as well. Okay, let's talk about appropriation. So appropriation, on the other hand, is an infamous technique where the filmmakers would take the cultural elements like hair, a dress, some practices, imagery, and a lot more from another culture, and they would present them in the film, usually without asking for permission, or they would not credit the original source culture. This is very problematic because without proper comprehension of the element, the filmmakers would almost always get the presentation wrong, or just outright disrespectful and ended up feeling the harmful stereotypes. A notable example would be the portrayal of Native American headdresses. In real life, Native American headdresses carries important symbolisms. Each kind of headdress represents a unique tribe, and only a certain important members of each tribe can wear them. However, in most films, they are used as a fashion accessory without any thought of cultural significance. So this hurts Native Americans' culture by turning it into a fashion trend and just erasing its value entirely. So as a result, in order to minimize the damage, we as audiences have the responsibility to realize these problems presented in front of us, in front of our eyes on the screen, and realize how it would affect other people. Not only that, but we also need to prize the goods and criticize the bads. We need to show support for films that actually take diversity and inclusion seriously. At the same time, we need to hold the filmmakers accountable for promoting any negative representations of various cultures and identities. Thank you.